okay, and I don't think we're gonna be okay for a long time. Our generation is stuck. Our parents' generation, or as, when I remember as a child, that $5 in gas could get you to the lake with a snack. But $5 in gas now is just laughable. My husband works for the state. He makes pretty good money, but most, if not all of it, goes towards rent, and then all the utilities and food. We are, it's like you go to work and to pay for a house to sit in that you can starve in. And it's, rough because we don't qualify for food stamps. Even though I have a child that is disabled, which is why I'm a stay-at-home mom. I can't go to work because he has therapy. I have to be there with him for therapy or he can't go. He's about to start 30 plus hours of therapy a week. Someone has to take him. We have a car. It's paid for. That's good. But the insurance on that car, it's about to run out. My daughter has to go to school. So for the first week of school for this year, she's staying with my mom. So that way my mom can take her back and forth to school until we can get paid so we can get the insurance back on her car. Because you can't drive without insurance, apparently. We're all struggling. We're all trying to figure out how to survive. And we're all freaking out about it. But we were taught to stay silent. And so that's what we're doing. The silent depression, as you said. So, yeah, no one's okay. All of the dreams that we were told as a child, go to school, go to work, do your best, you're going to get this house, you're going to have the life that you want. It's not happening for us. The only thing we can do now, or I feel like the only thing I can do now, is to work to make my children's lives better, and then I'm just going to struggle, because that's just how it's going to be. I don't know. We're all freaking out. All of us are freaking out. So, fuck the government, huh?
Shalom, Israel. Let's can't take any of oppression. That we got this book in our hands. Are complaining. Payment plan. Um, I'll give you $2,000 a month, right? Trying to bribe you and bring you in there to live or bribe to work. Let alone verse 8. It says, "Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patience and spirit is better." And that's what we're actually truly desiring. The end of oppression, the end of um, excuse me, the end of uh, getting the end of the stick. Right? The Lord already told the children of Israel that they would be the tail of a nation, while our nations would be the head. Let me see if I can get that. Um, I believe it's 28. Uh, where is it at? I think it's like verse 40, 44. Okay, this is that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall be, and thou shalt lend to him, right? And this is how it is, man. Because we didn't want to follow Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. A lot of people like, oh, you think you're in the curses. Yes. It's not that we think, it just shows you that you are in the curses, right? Because you pay taxes. Reward Caesar with a Caesar's. The household is out of order. Women out of order. Men out of order, right? We in captivity, knowing that you'll work a 40-hour shift and you'll see your check probably 600-700 before taxes, and you get it back, you're only getting like 4 or 5, right? Let alone mandates of wearing masks, them always making a new experiment, a new freaking test, um, promoting of the LGBT 1-2 community. Can't say nothing about them. Isaiah 5:20. You know, they make good bad and bad good, right? We're in the hands of wicked and uneducated rulers, right? And we talking about educated on what the Lord require you, how you should be moving as a king or a leader, right? Let me just get a few more, and then we're gonna close the video out. You can see scriptures on the screen. This is Psalms chapter 9, verse 9. Yahawah Shai also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble, right? And this is why we gotta call on Yahawah Shai, because he's the only one that hear our prayers. He is the one that hear our cries, right? Back to Ecclesiastes 4, 4:1. I'm gonna read the NLT, which is on the right hand side. It says again, I observe all the oppression have great power, and the victims are helpless. So I concluded that the dead are better off than the living, right? A lot of us is better off dead than living because it's going to keep getting worse and worse, right? And then small hats in this wicked ruler, this lawless ruler, if you in poverty, oh yeah, we ain't gonna even get it even no better, right? This is y'all kingdom. Y'all should be trying to get as much as y'all can. Y'all should be getting the benefits of your rulers' riches, right? Wealth. This is y'all kingdom. But guess what? Esau, they divided because they don't even got their lower class citizens, man or woman, on a higher level, right? They're dealing with problems too, right? Look at this. Exodus 1 and 12. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew, and they were grieved because of the children of Israel. Right? We get afflicted for the littlest and greatest things that we do. Right? Music you make, some type of little trickery they try to get you caught up on, either with a sexual act, you commit adultery, recording or something, and then they afflict you with that cause and effect. Right? Our brothers and sisters getting butt raped by deals, right? And that's why it says in Sirach, the 12th chapter, don't let them sit next to you, right? Because then they'll try to, let me see if I can get it. They'll try to take your spot. Let's see if we can get it. This is Sirach, Ecclesiastes chapter 12. Chapter 12, verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. Right? They'll try to seek your own spot. That's why you don't even want to put them close. right? The enemy is not satisfied with blood. She's tired of it, right? Where is it at? It's in Limitations, right? You don't understand. This is, man, for the children of Israel. This curse was put upon us, man. Right? What does it say in verse 5? It says, our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest. Right? Let alone you, man, let a job give you $50,000. A Jake, man, let me get that, man. I'm quitting. I'm quit work. Right? So they gotta keep you on your toes so that you can stay, so that they can keep you for longevity. Let me make your check like $400. It's kind of good enough. You get it weekly. Make you work 5 days, 6 days out the damn week. Have no time to kick your feet up. Then when you do kick your feet up, the days go by. Yo, it's like I was just off, and it's like the days go by way faster, even when you get off of it, right? They know how to keep you in a hole, right? It says, we have given a hand to the Egyptians with the Assyrians. Our fathers have sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquities, man. Deserve. But we are the product of the front door, I believe. I'm new here, so I wouldn't know. Me too. Okay. So yeah, I wouldn't really know. You start at 4? Yeah. So I'm doing the same thing. Are you doing the envelopes? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're someplace. Yeah, so like you were saying, especially in the NLT, we are suffering the punishment they deserve. Right? Right? We are suffering our forefathers and our foremothers punishment that they deserve. You're welcome. Right? Our ancestors are sin, right? But you reap what you sow, and it gets upon your descendants after your descendants. That's why Deuteronomy is there. That's another reason to show the curses is real. We can't be done with the curses if the generation of Israel just keep multiplying. Right? Verse 8. It says in the KJV, servants have ruled over us, which are slaves. There is none that doeth deliver us out of their hands. Right? It's nobody's gonna deliver us out of our enemy hands, but Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Right? So Lord willing, this was edifying to the hopeful elect, whoever you may be. We're gonna play this video one more time, just a little bit.
My millennial families, especially the ones with kids, are you okay? I don't think anyone's okay, and I don't think we're gonna be okay for a long time. Our generation is stuck. Our parents' generation, when I remember as a child that $5 in gas could get you to the lake with a snack. But $5 in gas now is just laughable. My husband works for the state. He makes pretty good money, but most, if not all of it, goes towards rent. And then all the utilities and food. We are, it's like you go to work and to pay for a house to sit